Rough day on the job. New video this morning shows a suspect grappling with an officer. We'll tell you how this all started and ended. Plus this.
Mayhem over Milo Yiannopoulos. Protesters flood another college campus before a controversial speaker's event. We'll show you what happened there.
And we're following breaking overnight news. Lights out. Thousands of you waking up without power after an outage overnight. The latest on what we know so far. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to KRQE News 13 this morning. I'm Krista Gutierrez.
And I'm Adam Atchison. It is Thursday, February 2nd. We'll get to the day's top stories here in just a moment. But first, it's Groundhog Day.
It sure is. And we're taking a live look at Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, having a big party over there this morning. All eyes are on Punxsutawney Phil, who will give his weather predictions soon. But his record isn't always on point. Phil has made about 129 predictions, and he's only been right about 39% of the time. So I don't know if it's more just a time for them to go hang out and party
I think that's what it is.
Happen.
It is one giant party. I'll tell you what, though, the crowds are getting dumped on with snow there, it looks like. So
you know who has a better track record than Punxsutawney?
Is it Kristen Curry?
It sure is.
Much better.
Don't ever forget that, okay? He's a rodent. Let's make that known.
Did you see your shadow this morning, Kristen?
I don't even want to get into it.
I know.
Actually, I saw nothing because of the
Right,
power
because
outage.
of the power outage on the west side, exactly.
But we'll get into that. You guys will handle that a little later. Doppler radar this morning showing increasing cloud cover over the northwestern portions of our state. There's no rain or snow in there, so your morning commute still looks all right. I'll tell you, the temperatures out there still pretty chilly. 33 in Albuquerque, 20 in Raton, single digits in Alamosa, and we've got 30s down across southern New Mexico. Day planner shows mid-50s moving in by noontime. Later today, 61 degrees. It is going to be another nice day, a little bit more high cloud cover today compared to what we had yesterday. But as far as numbers go, we continue to stay well above average. So mostly to partly sunny skies. We're warm out west, a little cooler out across the eastern plains. But of course, it is a big day. So we'll go over some Punxsutawney Phil facts later on into the full forecast. So I'll send things back over to you guys.
We will follow up now on that power outage happening right now. Thousands of P&M customers are waking up in the dark.
Yeah, a huge outage that spans from Albuquerque all the way north to Santa Fe. News 13's Sarah Yingling is live right now in northwest Albuquerque with the very latest on this. Sarah, we just heard that the power just came back on a few minutes ago.
Yeah, that's right, Crystal. We are at the intersection of Coors and Montano, where, like you said, the power was restored just moments ago after being out for several hours, but we are still seeing some areas of Albuquerque without power. Now take a look at this video shot earlier this morning. It shows that now how large the outage affected the traffic lights at the intersections here. It also gives you an idea of how many businesses and homes in the area have been affected and left in the dark. At last check, there are more than 5,000 customers without power here on the west side alone. But a quick look at the map and you can see thousands more who are also without power, expanding from Bernalillo to Santa Fe. It doesn't make, according to P&M's Facebook page, 2 substations are down in Santa Fe and around 5 substations are down in northwest Albuquerque. Now, we just spoke to someone with P&M who says the outage has been caused by a transmission problem. And so far, that time of when that power will be restored to those other areas of Albuquerque has not been updated to us, but we'll keep you updated on air and online. Back to you.
All right, thanks for that update, Sarah. The outages could also impact the flow of traffic across Albuquerque, obviously, because it could affect traffic lights. The city recommends that you allow extra time for your morning drive.
Time coming up on 5:04, breaking overnight. A lockdown at the University of California, Berkeley is now lifted after a violent night. Protests forced the cancellation of an event featuring controversial conservative speaker Milo Yiannopoulos. Fires were even sparked near the Student Union building where Yiannopoulos was scheduled to give a speech. That forced campus officials to cancel the event. So far, police have not reported any arrests. Yiannopoulos was just in Albuquerque last week. Hundreds of protesters gathered outside UNM to protest the controversial speaker here.
And this morning, the hunt for the man accused in a deadly crash that left an Albuquerque teen and her mother dead intensifies. Now $8,000 is being offered to find him. Paul Garcia and Alexis Groves are accused of crashing a stolen van into the car the family was in, killing Shaylee Bowling and her mom, Shauna. Groves is behind bars. Garcia is still on the run this morning. Crime Stoppers is now offering $1,000 The U.S. Marshals added another $2,000. The mayor is offering $5,000 for Garcia's arrest.
Now city councilors are expected to discuss a proposal to plan for important city projects, including the cost of proposed intersection upgrades. The city's municipal development department estimates it could use $33.8 million in 2017 bond money to fix up city streets. The proposal includes installing a roundabout for 12th and Manal, along with an upgrade for Wyoming and Manal.
Typically, any other intersection, as you can see around the city, has, the mast arms and the signal poles and the pedestrian countdown, and that's what we want to install at that intersection.
On top of the proposal to use bond money, the city council is also expected to look at Mayor Berry's decade plan. That includes cost estimates for projects that could be far down the road, including possibly widening Paseo del Norte from Golf Course to Universe.
And today, big names will continue to headline this year's Super Bowl live concert in Houston as we inch closer to that big game. KRQE correspondent Alyssa Orange joins us live from Houston. Good morning, Alyssa.
Well, good morning to all of you as well. Yeah, very excited as we continue into the week. Bruno Mars, Taylor Swift is going to be here. That's some of the fun festivities for a lot of the fans to experience. But what we want to talk about today is equipment safety. And of course, that safety has been such a hot topic in the NFL. So one company here in Houston is making sure that their equipment is as safe as possible.
Safety, innovation, and quality are our three standpoints that we like to stick by here at SportsStar.
Founded in Houston in 1991, SportsStar has become one of the leading brands for chin straps and other athletic gear centered around one goal:
to make the safest chin strap in the business.
That starts with innovation and constantly adapting to the need of the football industry.
There is a system of checks and balances that every single chin strap goes through to ensure that you're getting a top-notch quality product.
And because of their dedication, it's no surprise they have clients on all levels of the game, from youth to the NFL.
We've got big-name players like Rob Gronkowski and Deion Lewis and LeGarrette Blount going out there and wearing our stuff.
26 players on the Patriots and 9 players on the Falcons wear SportsStar. So how does it get from their warehouse onto the playing field? With the help of each team's equipment manager.
They believe in it. It causes them less problems and headaches as far as making sure that helmets are staying on players.
Helping to make the game safer. They're excited to see their equipment in action on football's biggest stage.
Safety is number one to us, and the fact that we can see so many more of those players on the Patriots and on the Atlanta Falcons wearing our gear gives us that sense of pride.
Now, this chin straps are completely 100% customizable, but the NFL has a strict rule. All of their chin straps have to be white. So when I was in the warehouse yesterday, made them as colorful as possible when I picked out all of my colors. Got some orange, blue, red, purple. I think that's pretty snazzy. I think I covered them all. They didn't have any pink, so I couldn't put any pink in there. Alyssa Orange live in Houston, Texas. Let's head back to you.
All right, Alyssa, looks good. Thank you. 5:08 this morning as construction continues for Facebook's data center in Los Lunas. An Albuquerque-based solar company is now preparing to help power the company. Facebook will power the facility with 100% renewable energy by building both solar and wind farms. That project could bring in 300 construction jobs. The data center, once complete, will have 40 full-time positions.
On to other news. A suspect is on the run this morning after he got into a wrestling match with a police officer. Take a look at the video here. It happened in West Palm Beach, Florida. The man was pulled over for a traffic violation. He tried to get away, pretty desperate there. The officer started grappling with him. The suspect, though, eventually did escape. The department is now reviewing this video to figure out who exactly the suspect is. They're looking for him. The resistance, of course, is legally considered battery of a peace officer.
Not a good plan. It is another cold start to the day across the state, but we're also expecting another warm-up. Kristen Curry breaks it all down in her full forecast next.
Also this, gotta get away. You'll have more options as to where to fly out from the Sunport soon. We'll explain. And tiny homes to help fix a big issue. A meeting today to discuss how to help the less fortunate could bring a nationwide trend to the metro. We'll explain after the break.